Hey folks, I'm Red Monster SC, and in this video, we're going to cover the ship upgrade system on the Warbond Space Industries website. We're going to talk about how you can save money during ship upgrades, how to secure access to limited time sales, as well as some advice for the upcoming Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. So, let's dive in. Before we begin, I want to be clear that this process involves spending actual money, and there is some degree of speculation involved. I'm not a financial advisor, and you should spend your money however you see fit. The advice I'm giving here is simply to help you be more efficient if you choose to spend your money on virtual spaceships. In the 3 years since I began streaming, I've given away thousands of dollars worth of spaceships, and I make heavy use of discounted CCU tokens to offer bigger and better ships, as well as to keep my costs down. I've become somewhat of an expert on the CCU system, but I'm sure that there are others out there who are more versed than I am. If you've got some advice, or maybe a trick I haven't mentioned here, let me know in the comments below. A CCU is a cross-chassis upgrade that allows you to convert from one pledge ship to another of higher value. You find that on the Warbond Space Industries website under the Pledge Store and selecting the Ship Upgrades option. When you're choosing the ship to upgrade from, you can choose from a list of all ships that you currently have owned under the My Ships list, or you can select all ships that are eligible for upgrade whether you own them or not using the All Ships list. You will see the ship value listed next to each ship. This is the standalone price today if you were to go buy that ship directly. With the source ship selected, you'll now be able to see the ships that you can upgrade that ship to. This list is determined based on the ships that are available for sale today on the Warbond Space Industries website, as well as those that are of higher value than the ship that you're upgrading from. You cannot upgrade to a ship that is cheaper than the one you're upgrading from, and the minimum step up in value is $5 US. Once you select the ship you want to upgrade to, you'll get a total of the difference in ship value that you can then go and add to cart. Some ships are offered with multiple options, like a Warbond discount or an increased insurance package available during a sale weekend. A current example right now is the A1 Spirit bomber, which has both a Warbond edition for a $25 discount or the standalone purchase with a $200 retail. The difference in price between the Fury that I've selected and the retail version is $145. I could also select the Warbond edition and only have the difference of $120. Once you've decided the upgrade route you want to take, you can add that to the cart, pay the difference in value between the ships, and you'll be awarded with a CCU token that'll hang out in your hangar. It does not apply automatically. You have to go and choose when to apply it. That means that you can hold on to these upgrade tokens for as long as you want, only applying the upgrade when you're ready. An important note is that the insurance that's active on the base pledge, the one that you're upgrading from, that will transfer into the new ship whenever you're upgrading to. Once added to the cart and purchased, you'll be awarded with an upgrade token that will sit in your hangar. This upgrade does not apply automatically. You actually have to go in and select when to apply it. If you have multiple ships that are eligible for that upgrade, you'll be given a list of ships in order to choose which one to apply that upgrade to. Now, in the case where you might not have the source ship, you'll be given an error saying you have no pledges that qualify for this upgrade. Each CCU token entitles you to one upgrade and is consumed once you apply it. So if you have multiple ships that need to be upgraded, you'll need to purchase multiple tokens. You can also exchange these upgrade tokens for store credit equal to the amount of money you spent to buy it. The token will be sent to the buyback section of your hangar, where you might be able to purchase it again in the future. More on that later. If you just don't like the ship that you currently own, the ship upgrade system allows you to pay only the difference in face value of the ships to upgrade. That's easier than melting the ship for store credit and buying an entirely new ship, and it ensures that if you bought your ship at a discount or with a pledge package, you can carry forward those savings. This is the most basic use of the CCU system. However, there are a few other ways to use the CCU system to your benefit beyond a simple upgrade. I'll start with an overview of the different options and then go into an example for each. First is that you can buy a CCU upgrade token and hold on to it for the future, speculating on a future price increase for the destination ship, which should save you money later on when you're ready to upgrade. This provides the highest potential savings for future ships, but also requires patience and some planning to do properly. Second is that you could take advantage of a limited time Warbond sale, which offers immediate savings at the cost of requiring new money when purchasing the upgrade. These Warbond discounts are only available for specific ships for a limited amount of time, and you cannot use store credits to buy them. And third is that you could buy an upgrade token for a ship that isn't for sale on a regular basis, but happens to be available at the time, such as during one of the annual ship sale events or seasonal promotions. This ensures that you have the ability to upgrade to the limited time ship in the future, regardless of whether it's currently available for sale or not. The first example we're going to talk about is speculative CCUs. As ships are developed, moving from concept through production and finally flyable in-game, the pledge value of that ship increases as it gets closer to flight ready. A ship that costs $75 at concept could increase to $100 once it's implemented in-game. When that ship was first announced, if you were to buy an upgrade from a $70 ship, you would pay a $5 difference in the ship value for that upgrade token. You then guarantee yourself the ability to upgrade to that ship, regardless of what happens to the price. In this example, let's say that the price increases to $90 in production, and finally, once the ship is flight ready, it increases to $100. With that $5 upgrade token you purchased back when it was originally in concept, you've now secured an additional $25 in savings, because you're guaranteed the ability to upgrade to that ship. This method has the biggest potential savings, but requires an understanding of which ships are good options to upgrade from, and some awareness of the ship development pipeline. First, if you upgrade from a ship that isn't usually available, you won't be able to buy that source ship when you're ready to upgrade, and those savings could be lost. It's important that you have access to the ship you're upgrading from, not necessarily that you own it today, but that you can buy it when you need to. Second, the source ship should be something that is already released or is not expected to change price while you're holding on to that token. It's possible that the ship you upgrade from ends up being more expensive than the ship you're upgrading to, which is a net loss. You can still exchange that upgrade token for the price you paid in store credit, but you lose out on potential savings. And third is that development timelines are subject to change, and there's no guaranteeing when a ship will begin development or become flight ready. Since these milestones generally correlate to an increase in pledge value for a ship, you'll be waiting for the ship to progress in order to capture those savings. Warbond discounts are available during sale periods like Invictus Launch Week and International Aerospace Expo, seasonal sales, and generally when a new ship is introduced. The only restriction for a Warbond sale is that you cannot use store credit to complete your purchase. You have to use new money. You can take advantage of the Warbond sale by buying an upgrade token that would normally cost you $20, but because you're using new money to buy that upgrade, you can get the discounted version and save money right now. In addition, if that ship increases in price at some point in the future, you can increase your total savings as you've already locked in your ability to upgrade at that discounted price. Warbond discounts vary both in how much the ship is discounted as well as where the ships are in the development pipeline. You could have Warbond deals for flight-ready ships, those that are in production, or ships that are nothing more than a concept. In addition, some Warbond discounts are not available for ship upgrades. You would have to buy the ship outright to get it at the discounted Warbond price. Sale events like Invictus Launch Week and the International Aerospace Expo are great opportunities to chain together multiple Warbond deals, as there are Warbond discounts offered every day across a variety of price ranges. These deals tend to change from day to day, and it's not guaranteed that the same deals will be available during the final days of each event. The benefit of a Warbond discount is that it offers immediate savings without having to guess on pricing, but you're trading off a higher potential savings in the future for more immediate savings. There's the added benefit for Warbond discounts on ships that are earlier in development, either in concept or production, that you can hold on to the upgrade token for the future when the ship becomes more expensive. Like the speculative CCUs, you get the added savings when the destination ship increases in price by holding on to your upgrade token from earlier. Not all ships are available all the time. Some ships are only available during the International Aerospace Expo, Invictus Launch Week, or specific seasonal events. When these ships go on sale, it's possible to buy an upgrade token from a cheaper ship that's always available, or from a ship you already own, or even using a combination of other CCU tokens chained together. With the upgrade token in your hangar, you can apply the upgrade at any time you want, as long as you have the source ship for the upgrade. While this may not save you money on the pledged ship, it could help fill your gaps in the CCU chain, and even if you melt your CCU token for store credit, you can buy it again from your hangar buybacks whenever you're ready to upgrade to that limited time ship. Saving money on one ship upgrade is nice, but there's a limit to how much you can save with each step in the upgrade process. The real benefit in understanding this process is that you can link together multiple CCUs, across a wide range of prices and combine those savings for an upgrade to a much more valuable ship. Many upgrade chains involve dozens of steps, but help you realize some pretty amazing savings. Using the CCU chaining method and taking advantage of CCU tokens from previous sales, I was able to save $65 or about 35% on my recent Zeus MR pledge. I was able to get my Envil Carrick Expedition for a $305 total pledge value, a 51% discount from its current retail price. And I upgraded a P-72 Archimedes all the way up to a Polaris for just $320 pledge value. If you know how to use the CCU system, you could regularly be saving 30 to 50% on your pledged ships. The good news is that there are some online tools that can help you manage it all. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying this video, and leave a comment if I helped you save some money. There are two main tools that I'm aware of for managing your hangar and creating CCU chains. I'm not affiliated with either of these services, and this isn't going to be a tutorial on how to use them, but you should at least be aware that they're available to help and can make your life a lot easier when planning a large upgrade chain. The first is the CCU Game app, which does hangar management and a CCU chain calculator. This is the one tool I use most frequently simply because it's what I started with, and I found its features match what I require from a hangar management tool. And second is hangar.link, which also does hangar management and a CCU chain calculator, with the unique perk that it integrates with the StarJump Fleet Viewer for those who want to share professional-looking fleet pictures based on their pledged ships. If you've used both and have a preference, or if you found another online tool that brings unique features, let me know in the comments. And to wrap things up, let's talk about some specific advice for the International Aerospace Expo coming up soon. Number one is to have an upgrade path in mind. If you know the ship that you're trying to upgrade to, it's a lot easier finding Warbond deals that support that upgrade chain. If you go in without a plan, you end up buying a little bit of everything, and unfortunately, that's not very budget friendly. Second is that the Warbond deals are going to change each day with the new manufacturer that's featured. These Warbond deals may be available during the finale, but it's not a guarantee. We have seen things change, as well as seeing new Warbond deals being offered during the finale that were not available during the individual feature days. So, if you see an upgrade that looks like it's going to help support your chain, go ahead and purchase that right away. Don't wait until the finale because there's no guarantee that that upgrade option is going to be available. The third piece of advice is that all of the ships that are available during each of the daily sales are going to be available again during the finale. So if you miss a day from one manufacturer and there was a limited access ship you wanted to get then, they will be available again during the finale sale. This is a great opportunity to secure some of those limited time access ships like with the Hornet Heartseeker. And also, if there are portions of your CCU upgrade chain that require one of these limited access ships, this is the time to go and secure yourself an upgrade token to that from one of the regularly available ships. My next piece of advice is to not commit to an upgrade chain until we reach the finale. Every day that a new manufacturer is featured, we're going to see a new set of Warbond deals offered, and during the finale, we may see some of those return or some new sales we haven't seen previously. It's important that you keep your options open. You don't commit until the end when we know what all the deals are, because you could be missing out on some additional savings if you commit early. My fifth piece of advice is that it's okay and actually kind of smart to hold on to some of the CCUs that you get during this sale weekend. If you hold on to them for the future, you could see additional savings due to price increases on those ships, and you can combine your current CCU upgrade discounts with future sale weekends that might create better chains and provide a better overall savings. So a little bit of patience here could pay off in the long run. Number 6 is that you should aim for the $5 CCU upgrade options. Those are the least expensive. It's the minimum amount of money you need to put in to get a ship upgrade, but it provides the most opportunity to create future chains. If you're spending $20 for CCU upgrades, think about other ships in there that might be, $15 more expensive. You can upgrade to those later on. If you have the $5 CCU today, that locks in your ability for the one ship, and it also maximizes your savings if that $5 CCU appreciates in value. Next is that any new concept sales are generally a great opportunity for a speculative CCU. If you can get a $5 upgrade CCU token for one of those new concept ships and keep that available throughout the production pipeline, that's going to maximize your savings when that ship eventually gets flight ready and we see a price boost. whether you want to upgrade to that ship or you want to upgrade to something that's more expensive beyond it and using that ship as one of the steps in your CCU chain. My final but most important piece of advice is to use the buyback system to your advantage. You can melt any pledge 24 hours after you purchase it for store credit. The CCU that you melted goes into the buyback section of your hangar where you can repurchase it at any time. Now, this purchase either needs to be using new money or one of the limited quarterly buyback tokens that you can use store credit for. And doing this allows you to cycle your entire store credit balance once every 24 hours. Doing that will get you access to significantly more upgrade options than if you had just bought them all and held them. And as long as the price remains stable for both the source and the destination ship, then these upgrade tokens should be relatively safe in that buyback section of your hangar. Now, the exception here being if the ship you're upgrading from becomes more expensive than the one you're upgrading to, you will not be able to buy that back. And if the ship you're upgrading to becomes more expensive in the future, when you buy that back, you may have to pay that difference in price. So you lose out on some of those savings. And that wraps up the crash course on the CCU system. We covered how the upgrade system works, the Warbond discounts, and the speculative CCUs that are going to help you maximize your savings when upgrading your ships. Some of the tools to use to manage your hangar and the CCU upgrade path, and some advice to make the most out of the upcoming International Aerospace Expo. If you have questions, leave them in the comments section below. There are plenty of other CCU experts out there, so I look forward to hearing what you guys think about this video. And for those who want to engage in a conversation about the CCU game specifically, I have a dedicated chat in the Red Legion Discord server just for this. I'll have a link for that in the description below. I want to say thank you to my Twitch subscribers, my Patreon members, and those providing YouTube super thanks for providing your ongoing support to help continue making channel content like this. And just a reminder to like and subscribe if this video helped you out. It helps improve the visibility so that it can get shared with others. And that's it. Thanks for watching.